morning, YouTube. Hope you all are having a great start to the weekend, or getting ready to have a great start to the weekend. I'm out today on a ride with the Hog chapter. One of our group members, actually he's the road captain up ahead. He put together a scavenger hunt ride, and he got some books together, and we'll ride around and we'll find a couple of those items. Should be a fun ride today. It's going to be a fairly quick one. I think we're going to be done by 2. We're supposed to have some rain coming in later. As you can see, it's not as sunny. It is a cloudy day today, but it's going to be warm, and we are out riding, so we're looking to have a good time. See if we can get some footage of the guys behind me here. Looks like we are about to hit the first stop of the scavenger hunt. I know you mentioned something about a elementary school. There's the school right there. So this should be the first stop. It's the 360 camera here, and I'll embed some additional footage. I was glad that my audio issue was resolved yesterday. I was pretty happy with the video that I put up, and yeah, when you're working on something like that for so long and just having these technical issues, it can get frustrating. But I would encourage you all, if you are doing it, to keep going. Sometimes it's a little trial and error, spend a little money, and see if you can get the thing to work how you want it to. And luckily I was able to get it figured out, and I look forward to bringing some really good content. But yes, this is the first stop of the scavenger hunt. I didn't get the book this year. I was doing a lot of mini vacationing and things like that these past couple of weeks, so I knew I wasn't going to necessarily be fully participating in this, but I will participate in the rides for sure. I'm always down for a ride. But anyway, we're going to park for these guys who are actually doing the scavenger hunt. They'll go out and find whatever they got to find, and we'll be right back with you doing the ride. Alright, we are off to our second stop on the scavenger hunt. That first stop, the guys who were participating, they watched, they didn't watch, they went and looked at, I guess there's a statue that's over there that they took pictures of. I guess I should have walked over and got a picture of it. I'll do it at the next stop though. Not sure where we're going for this second stop just yet. They'll probably say something on the CV here in a second. But so far, so good. We're riding. I'll turn you all back on once we get over there. This is one of my favorite local roads to ride here in the area. It's got a lot of nice curves in it. And it's usually not that much traffic coming through here. We are riding a lot of our country back roads. A lot of those have some really nice curves also, but for around here locally where we're going to be staying today on this ride, we'll hit some of the ones that we have right around here. We're only scheduled to do about 145 miles, if I recall correctly, today. Most rides that we go on as a chapter, we're usually doing somewhere around 170 at a minimum. And as far as the max goes, you know, we'll ride pretty far sometimes. Sometimes we'll do an overnight trip. I think the next one we have coming up is going to be Rolling to Remember, riding up to DC. So we're looking forward to that ride. We already have our hotel and all that stuff set up there in DC for that ride. Should be a good one. We didn't go last year. We had a few people from the chapter who went. They said they enjoyed it and had a blast. Of course, a lot of bikes there for Rolling to Remember. It's for a great cause. And yeah, we're looking forward to going to our first one this year. It's always nice when you see those curvy road arrows. You know you're on a fun road. You know, I just had a thought in regards to riding. What do you all prefer, riding solo or group rides? And as I was thinking, I really enjoy riding as a group, especially if I know the group. That's the big thing for me, is knowing the group, knowing how everyone rides. This group that I'm riding with right now, I know this group. I know how they all ride. If I'm beside a rider, I kind of know, I pretty much know their tendencies already of what they like to do and so forth. But riding with a new group, I would be uncomfortable initially. I would be uncomfortable initially, just not knowing the tendencies of the group. We really focus on safety a lot. We pass a lot of hand signals. Not everyone has a CV. I think most of our riders do. But still, it's important to be able to communicate and relay. And, you know, we all use our CVs on the bike to let each other know what's going on and kind of stay informed. I will usually even put the route in that we're taking. Today I didn't put in the route, but I usually will, so that way if we split up as a group or something like that, we can still know where we're going in that regards. But yeah, I really enjoy riding with this group. Now in regards to solo riding, I do enjoy riding by myself just as much. Now when I'm usually riding by myself, it's usually a local ride. Actually, I'll take that back. Sometimes I will ride pretty far by myself, but sometimes it's good to just get in your thoughts and just kind of, you know, relax. You don't have to worry about the ride in front of you or behind you. You're just mainly focused on, you know, those vehicles that are on the road and any potential hazards that might be out there. But for the most part, yeah, I really enjoy riding by myself just for that purpose. And sometimes you just want to get away. We're going to pull over real quick and let the group catch up here. We got split at the light. There are some nice homes that they're building over here. Might have to come back and check this out. But yeah, riding solo can definitely give you some time alone, some time to think, and even a good time to practice some of those skills on the bike that you normally wouldn't do when you're riding in a group. There's been times to where I'll pull over in a church parking lot or something like that, do a few U-turns, you know, do some 360s, do some figure eights, and just to brush up on those skills and play around with the bike. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What do you prefer, group rides or solo rides? And I'll turn you back on once we get to our next stop. All right, YouTube, we are at stop number 2 in this scavenger hunt. I have no clue of what they're going to be looking for at all. No clue at all. But I'll give you a shot of all the bikes. All right, but anyway, I will turn you all back on once we get on the road. All right, we're off to our 3rd stop. Actually, this might be the lunch stop coming up, but anyway, that was a very interesting stop that we did for that scavenger hunt. I'll throw some pictures in the video there. You never know how much history you have right there in your backyard. So that stop was the known and unknown Afro Civil War fighters, their graves. That's right there. And like I said, I didn't even know that was there, just a piece of history in your backyard. But I will throw up the information and the pictures in the video here, and we'll see what we got next. So far it's been a good ride. We've been on some busier roads than what we are usually, but we're also doing something different in regards to this scavenger hunt. I now wish I would have got the book. At least I could have got some of the stuff. Last year we did a airports ride, and we hit all of the small airports in Virginia, and we didn't do it all at once, of course, but we had multiple days to where we would go, hit a stop, hit an airport, and then you get your you get a stamp in the book. And that was a really fun ride. But a lot of those airports, you can access them via the back roads, and a lot of the smaller airports where you got guys with these private planes that they're flying are in very rural places, so it wasn't a whole lot of traffic or anything like that. But anyway, we are enjoying the ride today, and I will turn you all back on once we get down the road. This is a nice road. I haven't been on this one before. First time on this road, but a nice route. We are heading down to North Carolina, and we're gonna be grabbing some North Carolina barbecue coming up. Now I am when it comes to barbecue, I guess I gotta say I'm a little bit partial to more of the South Carolina barbecue style. Well, that's just because that's where I'm from. But I like the mustard based sauce, and I don't like the vinegar of the North Carolina style barbecue. Just don't care for vinegar mixed with my barbecue sauce or in my meat. I've had pulled pork before, North Carolina style, and it was just disgusting. It was drenched in vinegar. Without the vinegar, it probably would have been good. Let me know what you all think. North Carolina style vinegar based barbecue, or more so of the southern, I'm gonna call it more of the southern style barbecue with just your regular barbecue sauce on there, not all that vinegar based stuff. I don't care for all of that. Also, I'm very picky with barbecue because I consider myself a pretty good pit master. Pat on the back. I enjoy doing a lot of low and slow cooking. Pork butts, shoulders, ribs, all that good stuff. I enjoy doing that a lot, and I think I'm pretty good at it. And people who've had my barbecue, they've always love it, and they'll leave those bones looking like fossils, man, I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm pretty good with some barbecue, so I'm very picky when it comes down to what I am eating in regards to other folks' barbecue. But let me know what you think. North Carolina style vinegar based, oh yeah, nice curvy road. North Carolina style vinegar based barbecue, or the traditional style, the traditional southern style barbecue. Let me know what you like. We are currently in North Carolina, riding some roads down here. Change of plans for lunch. We initially was going to do some North Carolina vinegar based, with the emphasis on vinegar based barbecue, but we're going to be doing I guess we're going to a diner, which I'm fine with, because you've already heard my issues with the North Carolina based barbecue. Now the other North Carolina food is good, no problem with that, but the barbecue, yeah, whatever. But we're gonna hit up a diner. Interesting to see. I don't think I've been to this particular diner that came up that we were talking about, but anyway, most of them are pretty good. We normally find some really good I'll call it hole in the wall spots that we eat at for lunch, which is a lot better than going to some of those chain places sometimes. Really support getting out there, supporting some of the smaller businesses, and a lot of those restaurants have a very home sort of feel to them, you know. It's like you're eating out your mom's kitchen in a sense, and so really enjoy those places that we go. But anyway, hope you all are enjoying the ride, and I will be turning you all back on soon. Out. Well, we wound up getting lunch at this Mel's Diner place down here in Currituck, North Carolina. Not a bad place to stop for some chow. Not bad at all. Once again, glad we didn't do the North Carolina barbecue, so good to go there. Be making our way back to Virginia, head home, and wife said we've got John Wick coming up, so looking forward to seeing that, and I'll catch you guys here soon. We're back on the road, heading back home. Good ride today. I really enjoyed the scavenge hunt that we were doing, and the day turned out to be pretty nice. We were worried about getting hit with some rain, and actually we still have a threat of rain this afternoon, but we should be back by then. Line of storms are going to be rolling through the area, but like I said, we should be back then. We're going to book it straight back to the house. The group will likely go to the dealership in the ride, but I'm going to go straight home, and got some plans for later on tonight. So thank you all for riding with me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Let me know your thoughts on some things. Got more content that'll be coming your way soon. Another ride tomorrow. We'll be heading to Richmond, and it's about a 200-mile ride altogether total, but looking forward to that ride. But anyway, I will bring some footage from that ride. You all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Out.